So an algebraic expression is a mathematical phrase made up of numbers and variables. So remember, a variable is just a letter that represents an unknown term, so it represents a missing value. And then substitution. You all have done some substitution before back in the years past. That's like if A equals B, then A may be replaced for B. So then A may be replaced for B. I don't know why I put a capital B. It's a lowercase, but same premise. So, like, if it's basically that's saying that if A equals 4, then you can put the number 4 in the spot for A. So, whenever you evaluate an expression, variable replacements, you substitute the variables with their given values. So, you're first going to want to substitute it. Remember, substitute just basically means just switch them out. They replace each other. Each time you substitute a variable with a number, put parentheses around that number. That's huge. If you forget your parentheses, you're going to end up messing up on certain problems. And then finally, we just follow the order of operations to evaluate. So our PEMDAS. All right, is anybody still copying? All right, so for this first one, it says B squared plus C. If A equals 2, B equals 4, and C equals 7. All right, so for A, we're going to put 2 in parentheses. For B, we're going to put 4 in parentheses. Then plus C. Well, since there's anytime there's a minus or a plus sign, you don't have to put parentheses around that last part. So we'll just put 7. So now order of operations says we would do what first?
Times 2 by 4.
Not quite. Yeah, we got to do our exponents. So you got to do your exponents. So now we're going to have 2 times 4 squared is 16 plus 7. And then 2 times 16. You may got a guess on what that is?
32.
Good. Plus 7 is 39. Alright, our next one. We're going to do 3 parenthesis negative 2 squared minus 4 parenthesis negative 2. Okay, the big thing on this, whenever you do that negative 2 squared, if you're going to use Desmos, you have to put parentheses around it. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. So, negative 2 squared. You're going to put parentheses around the negative 2, and then put it to the second power, so it'd be squared. So the answer would be a positive 4. So negative 2 squared is positive 4. If you forgot the parentheses, it would have said negative 4. So make sure you use those parentheses. That's 4 times negative 2. All right. So now we do 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is... Come on, guys. Y'all should know that one. 12. There we go. And then negative 4 times a negative 2. I always think of this as a negative. I kind of try to get rid of the thought of it being subtraction, because we know subtraction symbol and negative symbol are the same exact thing. So think of it as a -4 times a -2. What's a negative times a negative? Positive 8. And what is 12 plus 8?
I don't know.
20. Yeah. And that's all you do.